So EA have released their first set of promos for NBA Live Mobile Season 9. All three of them follow similar formats that we have had previously. In this video though, I'm going to be going through the Feast of Heroes promo, but you can potentially get yourself an 87 rated Trae Young completely normally spent. I'm going to go through all the calculations and how you can get him for free. He's giving out that +2 combo guard boost to position. You've also got 2 secondary masters, an 85 Kawhi Leonard and an 85 Bam Adebayo. Now obviously a lot of guys were pulling these guys before the pro actually dropped itself through the core trade up sets or pro packs, and that stuff will become very useful as we go through this promo. So essentially what you've got in all of the promo is going to be in the live today section of the game. You've got 2 events to go ahead and play through. One's on the right hand side of the Game of the Night event. This is going to be a VIP event, and you do need to spend real money in order to unlock it. It's going to give you 100 points and also an extra harvest token every single time you play through it. There are 5 of those to play through, and each of those are on a 24-hour reset, costing 75 stamina to go ahead and play through them. On the Black Clan side though, this is going to be your free-to-play event. As you can see, I played through all 5 of them for today, and these are going to be on a 12-hour reset. So in total, you get 10 of these events to play through every 24 hours. Each one's going to cost you 50 stamina, so that's 250 stamina every 12 hours, 500 stamina every single day. Shouldn't be too much of a stamina grind in terms of playing through all of these events, and each one of these are going to give you 300 of the gratitude points. They're not going to give you any tokens, it's just simply going to be those points, whereas the VIP event is going to give you the tokens and some extra points as well. All of these points will add up in these milestones, which you can go ahead and take a look at in the Live Today section. At the beginning, you will get yourself a 70 overall player select, and you'll get 3 of them as you go through. There's another one there at 10k, and then finally there's one at 45k points. You keep going through, getting more tokens and packs. Now you will notice there are 2 separate tokens with this promo. There's these tokens, which are harvest tokens. Those are going to be used to upgrade Bam Adebayo and of course the Kawhi Leonard card. However, there are also these blessing tokens, which are going to be used exclusively for upgrading that Trae Young card. You also get yourself some Crow packs, so you can see there's one over there that I've already managed to go ahead and claim. There's also a jersey, which is going to give you more points as you play through every single event. So when you get this jersey, make sure you're equipping it to the team that you're using to play through those Live Today events, because then instead of getting 300 points per event, you might get slightly more than that, maybe a 10% boost to put you up to 330, maybe a 20% boost to put you up to 360. I don't know exactly how much of a boost it's going to give out, but it will just generally help you out as you go through these milestones, getting more points per event and getting further through these milestones. You can see there's another blessing token there at 20k points. There's going to be one of these premium packs here at 30,000 points, so that will help your team out hopefully if you get some good pulls. Another blessing token there at 50k points. 55k points gets yourself a prime pack, again getting yourself some better players. 80k for another blessing token. At the end of the line is 100k points for 40 of those harvest tokens. So that's going to be very helpful in upgrading those players, which you can do in the sets themselves. And before we go on to all the upgrades, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there are extra ways of getting some more points. As you can see, you can exchange some players. So 65 to 69 overall players will get yourself 400 gratitude points over here. This can be done every 24 hours. You can see in the top left over here, it does say 2 hours 53. So I've already done it yesterday. So I do have to wait another basically 3 hours before I can do it again, because of that 24-hour reset before you can keep doing this set again and again and again. So make sure you're doing this every single day. We'll also notice there are other ones, and it just simply goes up in terms of the player overall. So 370 to 74 overall players for 800 of those points over there. Again, 24-hour reset on these sets. You can put in past season players. It looks like, as you can see, this Anthony Davis I can stick in, and I can also put in that 74 Bradley Beal. Both of them were, I think, from last season, though I could be wrong about that. Final set is going to be any 75 plus rated player. So you can see it's given me certain players I can stick into this one. As you can see, it doesn't seem to be able to use season 4 players in this by the looks of things. It is just going off of other past season players. I'm not sure exactly what it's using to work these out. As you can see, I can stick in these random players from past seasons, or I can put in some season 9 cards. Anyone that's above 75 overall, stick it in this set, and I'll get myself 1,400 of those gratitude points. And again, that's on 24-hour reset, and again, that will definitely help you as you go through the milestones. When it comes to upgrading the masters, we'll take a look at Bam Adebayo first. We're going to need to get yourself the 70 overall version of him, plus 15 of those harvest tokens to get him up to 76 overall. We'll need 30 tokens plus the 76 player to get him up to 80 overall, 45 tokens for the 83, and then finally 120 tokens to get them up to 85 overall. And it's exactly the same token requirements to get your Kawhi Leonard up as well. So you can see 15 tokens to 76, 30 to 80, 45 to 83, and then finally 120 tokens to 85. And then, as I mentioned in the milestones, Trae Young is different. You need those blessing tokens exclusively to upgrade him from 70 to 76, from 76 to 80, then up to 83, then up to 85, 86, and then finally at playstyle select, this is where he does end up with that boost. It's going to require another blessing token. Now, you will notice, if you were paying attention, in the milestones themselves, there were only 4 of those blessing tokens. However, when you go ahead and complete the Kawhi Leonard and Bam Adebayo, you will also get yourself an extra blessing token. So that puts your total up to 6 to get you all the way through to the end and getting Trae Young. Now, you will notice as I've gone through these sets, I have already got some versions of the players. That is through simply going through the core trade-up sets and trying my luck with some of this stuff. So you can see this one will get me an 83 rated player. It might give me Trae Young. It might give me the other 2 promo players, or it could just give you a base random elite card. You can try your luck on this to see if you will be able to get yourself some promo players, as I've managed to do over here multiple times, getting Kawhi and Bam, and then of course Trae Young as well. You can also try this one to get yourself 85 Trae Young, because that will help yourself out in getting further through and potentially getting yourself the Grandmaster. When it comes through the store though, there isn't a huge amount of stuff you can do. You can watch adverts over here, 5 of them a day, to get yourself 100 gratitude points each, or you can go ahead and spend your coins 3 times a day to get yourself 3 harvest tokens. The total 25k per token is going to be quite steep in how many coins it's going to cost you, but because coins are carried over, I'm sure a lot of you do have a lot of coins. If you're willing to spend them, then by all means go ahead and do so. There's also NBA cash offers to get yourself some more points and tokens, and this is the VIP event pass if you do want to unlock that extra event. But when it comes to the calculations themselves, I will start by looking at the events themselves and working out how many points you're going to be able to get you how far through the milestones. So let's take a look at this first set of events. So this is going to be 5 events which you can play every 12 hours. So that's 10 events daily, times up by 300. That is 3,000 points daily from this event alone. Then through the sets, doing all 3 of those exchange sets, 400, 800, and 1401, will get you a total of 2,600 points. Then from watching an advert every single day, doing all of those offers 5 times over there, will get you another 500 points from that alone. That puts your daily total up to 6,100 points. Now, there isn't any timers on the event itself. However, if you look in the set, you can see it says campaign ends in 5 days and 20 hours. I'm recording this on technically the 2nd day of the promo being out. So in total, there should be 7 days for you to go ahead and play through this promo. So that puts your total up to 42,700 points throughout the promo. Then if we look at the tokens themselves from the store, if you go all the way to the end and you spend your 25k points to get yourself 1 harvest token, you do that 3 times every single day, that's going to be 21 tokens throughout the promo itself if the promo is 7 days. Then adding that onto whatever you get from the milestones themselves, of course, you will get up to 42,700 points. That's not including the jersey itself, although the jersey probably will only get you up to possibly 45k points, maybe not get up to 50k points because I don't think the boost is that good on it. But that will in total get yourself 2 blessing tokens, 95 harvest tokens. Adding the 21 you get from the store gets your harvest total up to 160 harvest tokens. So with those tokens, you can, of course, get fairly far through getting upgrading Bam and, of course, Kawhi Leonard. If you're like me, where you've got an 83 Bam or Kawhi, you will fall a couple of tokens short from getting them all the way up to 85 overall. So you might have to spend a little bit of NBA cash in the store just to get yourself some extra tokens if that's a player you want to add to your team. When it comes to Trae Young, though, you're getting 2 of those blessing tokens nominally spent. So that means you can get them up from 86 to 87 or from 85 to 86. So prior to those core trade upsets, try and get yourself an 85 Trae Young. If you got an 83 Trae Young, you will be 1 blessing token short. So that's why you might need to do one of these 2 sets over here, either getting Bam Adebayo or that Kawhi Leonard to get yourself the final extra blessing token. So it's all going to require a little bit of cash and a little bit of luck depending on whether or not you can pull Trae Young from those core trade-up sets. Again, if you want to try and get the 85 version of Trae Young, you want to be doing this final set. There is no guarantee you will get him out of this. It could give you a base elite card, or it could give you that Trae Young. It's all down to luck whether you do that. I also recommend you go into limited time events, you go ahead and you play through the training camp, because that does give you a pro pack at the end, and some people have been pulling a good amount of 85 85 Trae Youngs, possibly 86. I'm not sure what I've seen a couple of people call that one, but that's another way of helping yourself through this promo. So that is it when it comes to the Feast of Heroes promo. Let me know in the comments down below whether you're going to go ahead and play through this one or not. And if you want to go check out this pack opening I did, all the Hush Hoopers promo, and how you can go ahead and get yourself an 87 Embiid towards the beginning of Season 9, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!